Hello everyone and welcome back to Reddit Taletales. Today we've got some wonderful malicious compliance for you all to sit back and listen to. I hope you're having a wonderful day and I hope you smash that like button and subscribe for more. Without further ado, let's just jump into it. Spell out all the acronyms. So, I'm working with a colleague on this report on business trends and my colleague commented that I have a lot of acronyms for Asia in the report, and that I should spell out all the acronyms even though at the beginning I did specify, e.g. Asian Pacific, APAC. I did a search and replaced all the APACs to Asia Pacific, APG to Asia Pacific and Japan, ASEAN to Association of Southeast Asian Nations. And didn't just stop there. I also changed the US to United States of America, UK to United Kingdom, UAE to United Arab Emirates, ANZ to Australia and New Zealand, and more. This substantially increased the number of pages to the report, and our boss asked us out loud at our call today, why can't we just use known acronyms for these countries and regions instead of spelling out everything and making the report so long? I told boss that I've done the base work, research and data collection to put together the report, so my colleague will amend everything accordingly for submission in the morning. He just emailed me to let me know that there's no way he can finish amending them because he doesn't know how to use the replace function and wants me to help. Sorry mate, it's near midnight, I'm pretending I didn't see that email. Edit. Oh wow, I wrote this on the spur of the moment, wondering if it fits here, and I'm really humbled by the number of upvotes and awards. Thank you everyone, I'm going to read every comment, but please forgive me if I don't reply to all of it. That was fantastic, super sweet, super simple, and just a great way to mess with someone who was being a bit of a dick. Good move. On to the next story. Source? Fine by me. Back in 2011, I used to work at a hot dog and burger joint on the graveyard shift. It was a chill job from midnight to 6, but after 6, we had a lot of drunk and disorderly upper class people living off their dad's riches type customers coming for a quick snack after the nightclubs close. Most of the nights were fine, as most of the customers were on the chill side of drunk at that hour. This one time, just after closing, 3 guys and a girl want to come in, but we've had to close entry already. I explained this to the quadrant of jerks, and of course they want in no matter what. I'm literally forced to guard the door while my co-worker takes care of the last orders. 15 minutes have passed and they won't leave. I'm starting to get angry because they've been badgering me this entire time, calling me names and whatnot. Anyway, I put my foot down and loudly and clearly explained that they're not going to get anything and to just go away or I'd call the cops. Cue one of the guys sucker punches me while the 2 others and the girl start stealing things from the outside eating area and running to their car. I didn't have my phone with me, so I sound the alarm of the store, which automatically calls the cops. By the time the cops show up, they were long gone. The next day, I'm working same shift, and just after midnight, this guy shows up. Apparently, he'd been at the store when the incident happened. Since he's a piece of shit, he starts mocking me about it, how I got punched and had to call the cops, how my work clothes were shit, and some other garbage. I'm not fazed by idiots like this anymore, so I don't respond with aggression. He then comments a grave mistake, ordering a hot dog with hot sauce. I could only smile. I get a hot dog and start pouring so much hot sauce on that. I gave it to him with a smile. He takes a bite and instantly realizes his mistake as his face turns so red you think he's ready to abolish democracy. Now keep in mind, this isn't a franchise store. He can't complain to a manager or write up a complaint at HQ, nor ask me to remake it because it's not to his liking. He did ask for a glass of water, which of course I denied, as stores aren't mandated to, and he was a big time jerk. I offered the alternatives: pay for a soda or go drink tap water out of the bathroom sink. He threw the hot dog in the garbage and rushed off to the bathroom. I'm so sorry you got punched by those people. That's horrendous behaviour. It should not happen. Good on you. Good job getting revenge on that jerk. What was he thinking? Oh, I'm gonna cuss out and be an asshole to this person and then gonna ask for food. What do you expect is gonna happen? Let's move on to the next story. Oh, I'll fill your donut, lady. Backtrack to 1987. Times were good, jobs were plentiful, and little 14-year-old me walked into a job as a bakery assistant. Even the 4:30 a.m. starts didn't put me off. I rolled in every Saturday morning and worked like a trooper. About 2 months in, someone complained about their donut not having enough jam in it. I wasn't responsible for this, but the lady was having none of it, and demanded a new one. Full this time. Not like the last one. Well, okay then. In the back of the bakery was the donut filling machine. It was like a jam vat with a spike and a pump handle. I took an already filled donut and put 3 more pumps in. It was quite round. Another pump, and it was looking pretty much fit to burst. Back at the counter, the lady was looking impatient, so I hurriedly placed the weaponized donut in a box and gave it to her, apologized, and off she went. The car park was visible from the shop. She made it back there before opening the white box and taking out the sugary goodness she asked for. I saw her bite it and recoil in absolute horror as the donut exploded all over her blouse. I laughed my head off. The shop owner found it less funny, but realized the irony of it. For a moment I thought she was going to come in and complain, but she obviously realized she'd gotten exactly what she asked for. She never complained again, but I was also never ever trusted with a donut filling machine again either. Wonderful. That just made me laugh. It's such a fantastic malicious compliance. I mean, I would sort of love to have a donut that's extra full and have the challenge of trying to eat it without it exploding on me. It does sound quite nice, but well done in that situation. As you wish. I worked at a Subway years ago, and we had a trashy lady come through drive-through. That was incredibly rude with her tone of voice, and said multiple times that I better put plenty of mayo on her sandwich, cause supposedly we never put enough on there. I decided to oblige and put enough mayo that when it closed it oozed out the sides, easily 4 times the normal amount. She glanced at it as I handed the bag to her and got even more mad, saying she was going to call the owner. I said thank you and was on my way. Some people are just never satisfied. Not enough, then way too much. Didn't realise she was Goldilocks. Typical Mackie D's compliance. I worked at a fast food giant for about 18 months in the mid-90s. Before I left, I have quite a few good stories, and just wrapped up reading someone else's, and it reminded me of this. So, I'm working the assembly line during a closed shift. Yes, fast food wasn't open 24/7 back in the 90s, so I'm not alone, toasting buns and getting condiments on all orders while cleaning. Order comes in from the front with a grill slip indicating a customer order. Quarter pounder burger, only extra ketchup. The ketchup dispenser had a thumb lever for a normal amount and one for a double. If I recall, some of the burgers came with a double shot of ketchup, but for this I think I dropped 2 double shots, which is what we're trained to do. Anyways, send it down the line after adding the burger, the top bun and the slip on top of the box. Big surprise, not enough ketchup. I'm almost positive I was told by the cashier they want it swimming. The ketchup was small, like they all are, so all 4 of us working, cashier, drive-through, grill and me, know what's going on and smile. so I must have given this burger 15 double squirts of ketchup. If you've ever had one of these sandwiches, you know how big the box is. It had to have been filled from the bottom with ketchup on top of the bun. Cashier brings it back up. Guy opens the lid, smiles, walks away. No one loves ketchup that much. And that's all we have time for today, guys. That was some wonderful malicious compliance. If you liked any of those, hit the subscribe button down below for more. Hit that like button, it really helps me out. And please do comment about which was your favourite story today and what you want to see again in the future. All the best to you all. Take care and goodbye.